Hi, I'm Kent Carollo, and this is Seasider News. Let's go to Lindsay Bancroft, who covered last weekend's General Conference.
Conference weekend usually means relaxing and listening to the prophet and his apostles speak. Students gathered in homes and in the Stake Center to listen to General Conference this past weekend. Here are what some students had to say about this conference.
I really loved it.
I absolutely love it because I know I've been seeking for answers, so it's most of the things that I'm asking for, I found answers there.
So who's your favorite apostle? Who do you look forward to?
Elder Holland!
I really liked Elder McConkey.
Elder Christopherson's talk about living a consecrated life. It's very clear, and I think it helped me a lot personally.
Yeah, I have another favorite talk that I really like is President Udolph.
And then how do you prepare for General Conference?
I prepare, I usually pray, and then I always take my notes so I can write down just what I feel.
Of course, I come a bit early. I try to get into the mood, kind of calm down, settle down, be more receptive.
Students also do conference traditions. One student throws crepe parties every conference that has been in the family for years.
My family, since I can remember, did this. And when I came over here 2 years ago, I decided to keep it going. And funny enough, I started with 5 people, and now it's over 50 that come. It's just been a tradition every conference Sunday we make crepes and just eat crepes on the break and just have fun and eat.
Whether watching it live or through other means, students look forward to conference and the traditions that come with it. Reporting for BYU Hawaii, I'm Lindsay Bancroft.
Thanks, Lindsay. Conference really was great. I caught up with Kent Carollo earlier to see what he did over this past summer.
My name is Kent Carollo, originally from Boise, Idaho. I served in the Arizona Phoenix mission. I'm a pre-professional biology major. I started studying here in winter of 2008 and should finish in spring of 2012. This summer I was a volunteer with the Pacific Partnership. It's a program put together by the U.S. Navy where they take their hospital ship and it tours all over the Asia-Pacific region with both military personnel and non-government organizations, civilian volunteers. So I volunteered with LDS Charities, one of the NGOs on board, and worked in the dental department, both on the onboard clinic and at the sites we set up in the different countries where we worked. The communities that we worked with were in developing countries, specifically in communities in those countries that didn't have very many health services readily available. So we stopped in Vietnam, Cambodia, 2 sites in Indonesia, and finally Timor-Leste. And at each of those different sites, we spent anywhere from 1 to 2 or even 3 weeks in some cases setting up those clinics. It wasn't an official internship, but it did provide some really good work experience. I got to work alongside different professionals in various specialties of the dental field. I guess the other thing I'd want to mention is just that students on campus here, especially in the pre-professional biology department or those who are looking at going into the healthcare field, should just look for those opportunities to serve. I never thought I would get to do something like this, but certain avenues opened up, and through word of mouth I heard about it. So I'm hoping that in some small way, by coming back from this project and this good experience, that it'll open some doors for other people, and if nothing else, at least let them know that this project happens every year and that they can apply just like I did.
Thanks, Bart. Kent looked like he had a lot of fun. Next up, my video on how I discovered something dark.
It was a bright, sunny day in paradise. I was in the office checking out my Facebook account, my MySpace account, my email, reading 3 books, and listening to Pandora when I realized the truth. Kindles, laptops, and iPods were replacing books. I wandered the halls and saw the truth around me. Students were talking to friends far away while sitting right next to each other.
I think technology has definitely got on the plus side because I live so far away from home, and I get to actually have FaceTime with seeing my friends and talking to them, and they actually see their facial expressions and the body language, and I know it's just great that I can see them when I'm so far away, and I get kind of lonely. So I definitely think it's got a plus on to keeping in touch with people.
I wandered the halls, wondering what others knew.
I'm not an e-reader because I think it just costs too much to buy iPod or iPad or a Kindle or whatever, and then you have to pay for the book also. So I just read on the website or just get the book. That's how I am.
Thanks, Keith. Why don't you catch us up on the Seasider sports for this week?
It's time for Sports Update. In volleyball, the Lady Seasiders lost to Hawaii Pacific University. It was a close match all the way, as the first game was only 3 points off, the second game was 8 points off, and the third game was only 4 points away. In soccer, the teams were away and traveling. At Grand Canyon, the Lady Seasiders tied the first 2-2, and won the second 2-1. The men lost 4-0 and then 4-3. When they traveled to Dixie State, the ladies brought glory and style, winning both games 1-0. The men did not have so much luck and lost 2 to Zilch and then 5-1. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm Keith Borgeltoss, and we will catch you all next week.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Alaka'i Seasider News. I'm Kent Carollos.
And I'm Bart Jolly.
We'll see you next week.